Hello YouTube and welcome back to a delayed episode of Kingdoms of Capuchin, and we have made quite a bit of progress. I'm going to show you guys around this first and then throw the time lapse in of me building it. Makes it a bit different, I guess. So yeah, we had a bit of a gap whilst I was trying to sort out my PC, and I think for the most part it's recording fine now. Every now and then it like kind of messes up, but it's nowhere near as much as what it was. So basically, I just had a little bit of fun with Minecraft. I just played for a bit. Still nowhere near as detailed as I would like for it to be. I'm just gonna throw a grass block in there, I think. But we added a few trees, a few bushes, and started bringing a bit of life into this environment. And went over doing some detail, and I can't really remember where we left off because it's been a few days since I did all this, so I'm not too sure where we're up to, but hopefully you guys like it. You can see all the detail that goes in. I really like this in particular, like sort of this view, because you can see all the bushes up there, you can see a few bushes here. We still need to do a bit of detail. I did end up completely swapping this out because it was just too big and chunky, and it's just that, there's nothing fancy back here. That's why I've just sort of covered it up. Ooh, have I messed this up now? Do I need to be on the inside for that to place? There we go, thank you. And then these should just go on the floor. Oh. Hey, there we go, fixed it. Yeah, so I swapped these out for the tree since we're using that tree. It's a similar texture. I think that looks quite nice. We've got all these shutters on these windows. Still need to do a bit of detailing on that little hut there. I also did a bit of detailing in this courtyard. Not loads, not too fancy yet. I'm still getting back into sort of the interiors side of it and trying to find all the blocks that we want. So none of these buildings actually have interiors, and I did forget to do anything in this garden. So we'll probably come back and revisit this at some point. But what I want to do is a bit of building on camera widget, and we're going to be building one of these two houses that we've got planned here. So what I want to go for is a terraced section, like what we've got here for these farms. And that's going to start at about this height, I think. So we're going to bring it out to here and bring it all across to about there. There you go. Good, happy, easy start. And then what we're going to do is bring in grass all along the top so we know where our sort of land height, what's the word, floor height is going to be for the actual house itself. And we've got a nice little bit there where we can bring that road going up this way. Now what we need to do is the actual house itself. So we can get rid of this actual frame, and we're going to stick to cobblestone, I think, for these, like what we've got over there. So we can just plan it out, and then I'll sort of, rather than throwing another time lapse, I'll just sort of cut edit this so you get the more interesting bits as opposed to me just building again. We could have it raised up one block, so this would be where the doorway is, and I think that is what I might actually go for. So let's see, if this is going to be this height, like this, we're going to have a window in there, I think, would look nice. We could maybe even get another window on that side, I'm not sure. That's going to be that height, and then, let's see, that would be third block on here. And then that's where we're going to have our hay going along on top of this. So let's just check how big this is on the inside for now. Let's see. So we're going to be going in at this height. So I'll put that window too high. Yeah, I thought that looked a bit off. I just assumed that it just looked weird because of the height variation, but no, I did actually get that a block off. Okay. Yeah, so let's just throw some grass in here, right? We don't want this to be a massive house, so 5 wide, that's good. And it's 5 by 8 normally. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Should we have it 7 inside? Yeah, we'll have it as 7 inside. That looks fine to me. And yeah, this is just a basic like rectangle shape that you see all Minecraft houses taken up, really. So what I'm going to do now is I'll do some cut editing on this, and we'll come back when I've textured all of this section of the house up. We won't put the roof on, but we'll sort of put the skeleton in place for the roof, I guess. And we're going to have it slanting up this way, I think would look best. Like that. Yeah, that's going to look good. And then we'll come back in once we've got all that terraced out and put the roof. Actually, no, this is going to be a flat roof. Yes, it is going to be a flat roof. And then we'll come in. Oh, you know what? Fine, we'll do it now. Now that I've decided that's going to be a flat roof, might as well just do it all now. So we'll have a walkway along the. I'm not sure whether to have it like raised a slab or not. I don't know. I'm tempted to put that in for some reason. I don't know. I just think it looks like a bit of a decoration in place. How's that look for a window? That's nice, isn't it? I can't believe I didn't actually think about that before. So we're going to have this as a sort of walkway here, and this grass line can just meet up and become part of that house there. And in this building, we can put the doorway, just to mix it up a little bit, we'll put the doorway over on this edge here. And put a window there, maybe here. And then we'll just do the same size inside. So it's going to be 5 by 7 interior. So that's 5 wide. Oops, need to lower this a little bit. So it's going to be from this block. How wide is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so I did already have this measured out the right size. Okay, good to know. And then we can get rid of all these bits in the mountain here, and then that's going to be filled in. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're going to build this up, detail it a little bit, and then I'll come back in so we can detail this flat side together, because that's going to need a bit of work. This top section of the house is just going to be like these houses. There's going to be nothing too fancy to them. I do think maybe we're going to go for just a normal A-frame roof though, instead of the style that we have been using, where it's taller on one side. I'm not too sure. I suppose we could go for that, couldn't we? Keep the style consistent, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, we'll go with that. And I'm tempted maybe even to extend this, or we might just have like a second room. So like we'll have this wall coming along here, and then we'll have like a little storage room back here. Not a big one, just big enough for a few crates and stuff like that. So probably that is big enough. So it's sort of going to be 3 wide and 5. Oh, that's 4. That'll do. 3 by 4. Keeping it simple. And we don't need to worry about it being too high, but that's probably going to be the height if we slab it out. Right then. And then, does that affect the flooring up here? No, it does not. Perfect. Right. Like I said, I'm going to edit this up, and then I'll cut back in a minute and we'll do a bit more detailing on here. Okay, we're back, and once again, recording is still going good, and I like the way this is starting to look. So I did add a little border wall here, so it's almost like a garden again type thing, which we're going to do a bit of work on in just a minute. I added a couple of windows in on this side. I did see a lot of Inca buildings with like sort of window slits going through, so I did that, and then we've got this top area. We just want to add a little bit of a border, and I've been debating about bringing this out another block in this direction, which I think, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And this is what I've been doing for, oops, that was too many L's, not L's, too many O's. This is what I've been doing for this. I've just been splattering up some wool as sort of a building block, and then what we can do is take a world edit brush. Been a while since I've done this. I get a world edit brush, and I think it was the diamond pickaxe I was using as my brush. It was, and I just sort of bind some brushes to it. So this is just a simple mix. Got lagged then, thought that the game was crashing on me. Yeah, it's just a simple mix. It's just stone, brick, cobblestone, and stone should be in here. So yep, they've got a little bit of stone. So I think it's 40-40 for cobble and stone brick, and then we've got 20% of the stone block, and you know, it's just a nice little mix. It's something I like to use where you have one, more so I like to have one dominant block, one secondary block, and then just like one that just adds a little bit here and there. But with this mix, I feel like, you know, a good solid mix between the two is good enough. Right, what we need to do, I'm going to add some bushes down on that section. This little bit here, I don't know whether to add this into like another crop farm thing. Maybe you guys can think of something to add there. Or maybe we just do another little storage shack. What do you guys think? I'll leave that for you guys to talk about in the comments. We want to do a bit of detailing though on this flat wall because it's just a bit flat. So what we're going to do, I'm going to test out some arches. I'm going to test out this. But I'm thinking we're just going to go really simple and sort of old school Minecraft detailing. But I want to see what these look like. Yeah, that gap is just way too big there. So that just looks weird. They don't connect like anvils used to. So again, looks a bit weird. I wonder maybe what this will look like. Just double checking what else we've got, but I don't think we're going to use any of those blocks, really. Right, so let's see what the brick wall looks like under. Yeah, that's not going to work because of the interior. So it looks like we're just going to go for the super old school, super simple line like that. And that's you know, yeah, we'll just leave it capped off to the edge like that. I think that looks good. What I want to do is add a bit of these path blocks into here, so it looks like, you know, dirt is being trodden in and onto, like so. That's enough. I'm jumping about a lot here because I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. I just know I wanted to detail it, and it's not looking great at the moment. Also, I've been throwing some buttons around here and there just to make it look like, you know, a couple of rocks are out of place or whatever, and I think that's really helping out. And I've just thought what I do want to add is some, add a little window in there, is add some ivy. That is the word I was thinking of, but that's not what it's called on Minecraft. It's called vines. So I want to add some vines in. Maybe them ones, maybe the ivy vines. That's why I thought ivy, because it's actually called ivy in the game. But I do want to add just a little bit here and there, just to make it look like it's a little bit lusher in this area. Do I like that one, or do we want to go with this one? You know, I actually do think I want to just use sort of the default. Well, I'll say default, it's still textured very beautifully, but ooh, where did we go? I just placed something. I don't know where that went, but okay. So that's fine, I think. Is there actually any flowers that go on a wall? No, you got these bushes and stuff. Like, I wanted it maybe to look like there's this flower growing up the wall, not just the vines growing up. But I don't think there is actually going to be a block for that. Where's the rose bush gone? I've just seen that. Maybe throw that in somewhere. Hanging flowers, I do want to use those. And oh yeah, leaves. I did want to use the lilac ones, probably. Maybe mistletoe leaves, because there's subtle colour in there and there's subtle colour in there. Right, so let's have a look at some of these blocks here. Try and make this look a little bit nicer. Right, there's a button on there, which is why I can't place that. That looks okay. I do like these mistletoe leaves, actually. No, I'm going to put these here for some reason. I want to add something in this corner because I think it's looking a little bit, makes it look a little bit lusher over there, I guess. These hanging baskets, do they really hang there? You know what? I'm going to do that, and I'm going to add a little wooden thing across there, like a little porch, not balcony. Balcony is not the right word. Like a little porch thing, anyway. They're way too big. Don't like them. And these rose bushes, I don't think that's going to work now either. Maybe just throw it in the corner there. Yeah, I guess that'll do. I'm not too sure I like that anymore. Just do that maybe. Like that. Oops. Yeah. Okay, so that's looking quite nice now. I like that we've got a bit of colour going on there. Now let's do this wood section that I've just been speaking about. So what we're going to do for that is maybe just go really simple. Get some of these trapdoors that we used before and just drop that across the top. Oh, there's a button there. Yeah, that looks fine. We do need some stairs though to get there because that would not be very good if you couldn't actually get up there. Now I'm trying to use the design I used over there, and I think I had a trapdoor on the edge there. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's how it looked. Let me just double check this one. Yep, that's what I did. So that's cool. That looks fine. I'm not 100% keen on how it's sort of like flatten how much of a drop that is. But I don't. It's not really a block that I'm aware of that I could use there. I want something that's sort of that cobblestone layer thickness, but maybe only half the block. And I just don't think there's going to be a block like that in the mod. It's just way too specific. Maybe if you guys know the mod better than me, you might actually know of something. You know what we could maybe? If we could get like a trapdoor version of one of these fences. That might work. Let me search fence. Let me see what we can find. Wood fence, maybe. We've got all these type of fences. I think these are all going to be sort of middle, like actual fence stuff. I want stuff that's like trapdoor design. Let me type. Oh, this is going to come up with pretty much everything, isn't it? A window trapdoor. Could get away with using that. Actually, no, wooden railing. That is the block that I am thinking of. One of these. Maybe the spruce railing? Let me try that spruce railing. So this is what, if people aren't aware of what... Oh, okay. Yeah, that does not look like wood, does it? That looks like a window, so that's not going to work. These, again, definitely not going to work. That, again, definitely not going to work. Right, so at least we know the railing block. Yeah, that's in the middle. Right, so we want the railing block. Straight wood railing. straight spruce railing. So this is what I wanted. Just like that, all the way along, and that's all I want to include. It's just a simple little railing. Get rid of that. All along like that, and oh come on, really? Right, okay. Let's be smart about this. Just put a border along there, and then that was so much easier. Flip them all back around. And is that enough? Should I add more railing along this bit? I'm going to try it and see. Let's try it and see. I'm not convinced this is going to look good, but we're going to see. I think it's going to look too woody. But you know what? That might be fine. It might just be okay. Right, is that looking a bit too European? No. No, for now I'm going to leave it like that, just so it's something a bit different. Because I just don't like the look of the sheer drop. Like, I feel like there would have been a wooden railing up there, and obviously, like today, it's all the wood's decayed and gone away, so that's why it's not visible or noticeable. What we're going to do is work on a few of these pathways, and then off camera I'm going to do just a little bit of detail on these gardens, and I think that's where I'm going to end this video. But I really like the way this turned out. I'm also going to do a bit of detailing with like some bushes there, some bushes here. I'll wait for you guys to decide if you want me to do more farming or another little hut there. And the next episode, we're going to tackle this diagonal house, which I might move and I might change the angle because I've not noticed how close it is to there's not much of a cliff edge here, and I don't really want to have a door at a 45-degree angle because they're just awkward to do. Probably going to do that on camera, do this one off camera because it's just going to be a bit of a similar house to what we've got here. But I really like the look of this little village layout, and after the next episode, once we've got the little village for the most part done, I think we're going to go somewhere else and start a new style. And, well, maybe not a new style, maybe we'll go back to the Egyptian stuff, because that was really fun. And we might spend a couple of episodes there, and then we can come back and work on this, or we can go do something else. It depends on, you know, really what we fancy doing and where we're up to with the builds. And that's why I want to do it in this style, do the Kingdoms of Capuchin as opposed to doing Let's Build this style, because then I'm not bogged down to, like, you know, I'd have to spend X amount of videos doing this, and then, like, if I stopped doing it, people would be like, oh, why did you ever stop this series? And then, whereas when I'm doing it like this, we can just go back into to all the different places. And I'm rambling on a bit, and I'm gonna end the video here, I think. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you got any comments about the style or anything like that, let me know below, and I will see you guys in the next episode where we hopefully will be finishing the little village that we've got going here. Bye for now.